Good morning, Cards, and welcome to Cardinal Corner. It's a busy last day of school this week before winter break, so let's get into it. Today we have for you a split assembly with the band and choir, a piece on the Gray Fire aftermath, some sports, and later today our winter talent show. And now, Riley and Felipe on the Gray Fire aftermath.
The Gray Fire affected our family pretty radically. We lost our house, one of our vehicles, like 99.9% of our possessions. I walked out with clothes on my back, shoes on my feet. We did get the 4 dogs out, the 2 bunnies, and just some important documents, but most everything else was lost. When we first heard about it, we kind of had, I guess, a little foresight that we had lost it. We didn't have it confirmed, but some people had said it was gone, and so it hit us pretty hard. We just didn't know what we were going to do after that. I think those couple days of thinking we have nothing kind of prepared us for actually having nothing. It didn't hit as hard, seeing everything gone. We had little boxes for the kids from when they were born. They had their baby outfits in them, and just little awards that they got in school, drawings they did, just knowing that people are out there. And just, in fact, last night we went to a meeting, and Reimagine Medical Lake is doing a great job. Salvation Army is doing a great job. The community as a whole, just individuals coming up and either donating their time, donating their money, their manpower, the people that went out and were cutting down trees. Going from having nothing to having a lot of things given to you is just a pretty traumatic experience at times too. And if you're not able to give something, that's fine. Check on your neighbors, see how they're doing. Let them know that if there is something that you can do, you'd be happy to help them out. But it doesn't have to be something physically. It doesn't have to be monetary. Just that support that people are providing is awesome.
I think of the many great relationships that the city has with our partner agencies. Our fire district was extraordinary in their response. And then the city's been working hard to provide support for our citizens as we recover.
The biggest challenge has been that the state has a fantastic incident response system set up statewide, so for police and fire, and that's a very coordinated effort, well-funded effort, but they do not have a funded or a well-organized recovery effort. So that's the biggest challenge. We're already at about 100 days out or more, and we're just now getting case managers working with people. So that time delay. So the cause is still under investigation, so that hasn't been released, and that is done at the state and federal level, and so they have investigators that work on that. Typical investigation takes about 6 months, so they are trying to expedite that, as people want to know, but we're not concerned about that at this time because it's still in that first 6-month period.
I live just outside of town, and I have acreage that the fire came within a half a mile of, but it's undeveloped, and compared to the loss of our friends and neighbors and family members, what I experienced was nothing. But my heart definitely goes out to our friends and family who are rebuilding at this time.
So this is the largest natural disaster that's ever impacted Spokane County in its history. And so we had the Gray Road Fire, and then a few hours later, the Elk, Oregon Road Fire started. They both burned about 11,000 acres, so about 500 buildings impacted overall, so that's a lot. But we've learned a lot of lessons internally, for all our city response as well as our state response, and as I mentioned, long-term recovery. So I think we're going to be in a better place because we have a lot of people, all the way from talking to the governor within a couple days, and I've been in communication with him continuously since then, all the way down through Commerce, DNR, all the departments that may have an interest, ecology, clean air folks, the county. So everybody is listening because of the impact, and they're wanting to make changes.
Thanks, guys. Tonight, basketball has some games at Northport from 7:30 to 8 p.m. Good luck. There will be basketball camp both Saturday and Sunday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. this weekend. And remember, Cards, today is a unique schedule, so all classes except first are 25 minutes long. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.